Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to Colorado. Carol here. We find ourselves in the car because I'm a busy mama and I got things to do. I am actually in our old neighborhood and I am picking Melanie up this morning. She was house sitting this past couple of days and it's time to pick her up. So that's what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna head back home and get started with my work day. Oh, y'all, it has been a very busy and complicated and, one of those life be lifin' for the last couple of days. And it's not something that affects me, but it does affect someone very close to me. But I really can't tell you about it. But I have cried a lot in the last couple of days and done a heck of a job compartmentalizing. I'm not on a main road, just FYI. I am just on neighborhood roads, which is the only reason I am car vlogging. Plus, I needed to kick off this vlog. I needed to go home and get work started. And so I knew that now is the time. But I'm gonna pick up my girl and I will chat at you in a little bit. Here we are, I'm back home. I've been here for a little bit, but I just needed to kind of get my bearings on the day. I heated up some breakfast, so I have that. And I'm just catching up on my emails that I missed over the weekend. And then I'm gonna be working on some admin stuff today. So lots of typing on the keyboard and probably calls as well. But yeah, we've had a very busy last couple of days of getting medical updates. So over the last couple of days, I had a work event that I needed to attend in the community. It was a backpack bash, and that was a lot of fun. It's so interesting being out in the community, on the ground, hearing people's experiences with Girl Scouts, hearing people that are interested in Girl Scouts and what that means for them, and hearing people's experience being a Girl Scout. Because inevitably when you're out there, somebody walks up and says, I was a Girl Scout for this long and here's my story. And so not only am I out there helping other people get connected to the organization, but hearing how this organization has impacted other people to me is just a really big deal and something that is so special to witness. And one lady and I started crying because she was sharing her experience, and she's a grandmother now, and I just started to tear up, and then she was tearing up, and oh my gosh, just so special. And then Thomas and I had the privilege, going to a concert's a privilege. I don't want to forget that. He and I had the privilege of going to a concert that same evening. It was a long day. It was 93 degrees when I was at that event, and I was outside for about 5 hours. Thank goodness I was under a canopy. But then I went home and rested. So it was all good. But we had a concert up in Denver. We went and saw Rainbow Kitten Surprise, and the opener was Stacey Janes. And it was so good. We had so much fun, and always a good time to just go and be in live music, But today is just work day from home and trying to regulate my nervous system. I also haven't been sleeping well just as a result of everything that was going on the last couple of days. Today, though, is something very exciting. We are going to see The Fifth Element for the 20th anniversary special. It is showing in theaters nationwide, and there are a couple of dates, and today is our day. And I'm going to do something that is a bit outside my comfort zone. I am going to cosplay to the movies. This is not something that I generally do, but The Fifth Element is my all-time favorite movie. And I watch it at least one time per year, and I never got to see it when it came out in theaters. So I'm really excited to go. And of course, I'm going to put my own spin on it, but I will be dressing as the primary female protagonist in the film, Lilu, and I'm really excited. So I'll share that with you later, and honestly, whatever else I get up to as well. Today was beautiful this morning when I woke up. It's one of those days where you can feel fall on the horizon. Here in Colorado, I'd say once you hit mid-August, that is when fall seasonally changes here. And I hope that is the case because it's been such a hot summer, but you could feel the cool in the air. And that's why I am in a sweater, because I will use any excuse to be cozy. And so that is what we're doing today. So I'll catch up with you all in a little bit. I don't trust lettuce yet. That's the only reason I said no lettuce. I love it.
Delivering a box office smash. The Fifth Element cost a then staggering 90 times that amount. Unlike some big budget blockbusters, you could readily see where all the money went. Production designers call what they do world building. And few films have built worlds as complex and precise as this one. It's wildly futuristic, set in 23rd century New York City, which is laid out vertically and brimming with detail. Stallone hired 2 comic book creators to carry out his ideas.
Good morning, friends. I am heading to work. I'm dressed for the day. Did a blowout on my hair this morning that I am not loving. Ugh. The urge to cut my hair is so strong. It's just been so hot, and then having my hair on my neck feels like torture. I had such a good time seeing The Fifth Element in theaters. It was released in 1996, so this is the, 20th anniversary? Is that right? That doesn't seem right, but maybe. You know, I'm not great at math, okay? I'm better at social work. And I had no idea that it was even coming to theaters until I saw another friend from Florida post that she bought her tickets, which spurred me to look for tickets. And oh my gosh, it was just such a good time. And seeing it on the big screen was so fun. So yeah, I think when it originally came out, I was 9 or 10, and that wasn't exactly the kind of movie that my parents would allow me to watch. So I did not see The Fifth Element. I saw it when it was like free, showing on television. You know, back in the 90s when movies would just play on TV, and those of us without cable, like me, would just spend our weekends watching random movies. And a lot of them included Bruce Willis. And one of them was The Fifth Element. And this girly pop loved it so much. And then when I got older and I got to see the original in all of its glory, I fell in love with it even more. And yeah, it's just my favorite movie. And I just had such a good time. It was so fun dressing up. Nobody else in my party dressed up, although Thomas did wear orange, which I appreciate. And we had a double date with my bestie Sarah and her husband, and it was just such a good time. And of course, the movie was great. So anyway, I am headed to work. It's an in-office day. I am wearing yellow and black today. I thrifted this dress a couple weeks ago, and this is my first time wearing it. It is from 9 West, which is a little bit fancier of a brand, and I can tell the quality of this dress is really good, and it's thick enough to like cover what you don't want to be seen, but not too thick that it's hot. Plus, it's sleeveless. But I also have my sweater back there just in case, because the office runs really cold. But I'm going to pick this up with you later today, and then we will probably wrap up this vlog today so I can get to editing, and then I can start another vlog. But I think one of the side effects that I'm starting to have of the Ozempic, y'all, is a little bit of thinning hair, which is not the best because I already have thin hair. We will talk about that later. Okay, hello my friends. It is my lunch break and I decided to pop on over to Target because, you know, I have to check the minis. And when I tell you I found the holy grail of what I've been looking for all summer long, I am so excited. So I'm gonna spin you around. Look, it's the kitchen. Oh my gosh. I had a tall person help me grab it down because now I have the kitchen. Oh my goodness, look at her. She's perfect. I got some other stuff. I'll show you that later. And we will definitely be unboxing this bad boy when I get home. Well, good morning. Yeah, it is in fact the next day. But I promise we are wrapping things up today because I need to edit this. Oh my gosh. It's one of those things where you can just keep filming and filming and filming. And then you go to export the footage to your laptop and you're like, what do you mean I have 63 files that I need to move and then arrange into a cohesive thing? And that's where I'm at right now. But you know, it's so easy to just pick up the camera and show you things. I am not going to film the unboxing of the kitchen from yesterday because I just realized that's going to take forever. So that is going to be its own separate video along with like actually using that kitchen and arranging it in a cute way that I want to share with you all. So that'll be its own separate video. I'm hoping to work on that in the next couple of days. I'm waiting on something to arrive from Amazon for that piece. But while I was there yesterday, I picked up 2 more of the vinyl balls. So I figured I will open these with you real quick and then we will wrap up the video. And I forgot that I wanted to talk to you all about my hair loss. So we're going to talk about that real quick as well. So first, let's see if we can get a satisfying pull while opening this. Man, I hate when it does that. We were so close. All right, let me just finish it out. And of course, we have our second layer. That was nice. And the pop. Nice. Okay, so our little sheet of what's in here. Ooh, it looks like we have 1 accessory and then 4 vinyls. So accessory first. Cool, I got the headphones. I have not gotten these yet, so that's exciting. And then let's open up some records. We have Shawn Mendes. I think I've seen that one before. If not, I already have that one. We have, I am unsure who this is. Okay. Next. Ooh, the Jackson 5. Oh, that's very exciting. And ABC. Easy as 1, 2, 3. We have Rick James. Oh my gosh. I am very excited by these. So 4, and I think that 3 of them are new, if not all 4 of them. So that's exciting. And then let's open up our second one. So I do think that I may be experiencing some hair loss as a result of the Ozempic. It is a very well documented side effect, and geez, fail on both fronts. And it is what it is. I do plan on talking to my doctor when I go in for my next round of labs, which is actually pretty soon. I just got the alert from the doctor's office saying that the order for my next round of labs has been put in. So I'm curious to see, you know, what my labs are looking like. Obviously, I'll share that with you in an upcoming video for my August update. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that already. Fail. And it worries me because I've had thinning hair since both of my girls were born. And I just feel like it just keeps getting thinner and thinner. And I do have like a bald patch at the back of my head. And every time I'm in the shower and I'm brushing my hair, it does feel like more and more hair is falling out. And I don't really know what to do about that, because the Ozempic is really doing what it needs to do in terms of my diabetes. And so I need it, you know? There we go. Number 2, accessory and records. So accessory first. You know, that's okay. I feel like if you're listening to music with a friend, then we've got you covered. So we've got those. But I hope that also doesn't mean we have all doubles in the records. That would be a bummer. Oop, okay, and that is not the case. I got Sting. Oh my goodness. This is why this is not for kids. Because what child knows who Sting is? Or Neil Diamond. Oh my gosh, these are all so cool. I have a feeling some of these are rare, and that's exciting. I will check offline. Smash Mouth. Yes. And then lastly, I am not sure who this is. Wow, but that's pretty. I like the album itself. So there we go. I have all new records to add to my collection. I have 2 new accessories. That is very exciting. I am dealing with some hair loss, less exciting. And, you know, we're just keeping on over here. I did not do anything with my hair today, clearly. I just got dressed and put it up in a ponytail, and I'm moving on with my life. But with that, friends, I'm going to close out this video. I hope that it's not too all over the place. I don't think it is. But again, it's like you film all this stuff and then you got to put it together at the end. I love you guys so much. Like, honestly, I don't think that I can explain to you just how important this community is to me. There's a lot going on in my personal life, and it's just good to know that you've got people in your corner when you are maybe mentally not in your own corner, if that makes sense. And so I appreciate every watch, every comment, every thumbs up, every hype. Like, it all means so much to me, and I appreciate you all so much. And with that, I'm wrapping this video up, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, friends.